How's it going, you beauties? It's producer guy Phil, and today, oh man, holy jumpin'. As a Leafs fan, I am so excited. Honestly, I'm so genuinely excited because, wow, Kyle Dubas, you are a wizard, man. Some of the moves you pulled off on free agency day, that was July 1st, have been spectacular. But man, the trades you've made over the last little while have just been absolute fire. Like, they've been so good, man. So seriously, wow, you are amazing. Like, let me get that out of the way. Secondly, holy crap. How many of you were expecting a big trade like that today? I was not even close to even expecting anything from what the Leafs and Avalanche were able to accomplish in this trade. And there's a lot of implications on this trade. Like, holy crap, man. Like, seriously, there are just so many different factors at play here. Like, emotionally, like, I'm feeling one way, and then realistically, as a Leafs fan, I'm feeling another way. And there's just a whole bunch of other issues now with the salary cap, and it's been a whirlwind, let's say even 12 hours. First of all, I started free agency by basically hanging out with Audie James, fat sexy Canadian sports girl. We went and saw a Blue Jays game. My voice is almost gone. I'm sunburnt to crap, but you don't really care about that because you care about the Leafs. That's why you clicked on this, and the free agency and trade in the new Toronto Maple Leafs, as the video title suggests. And wow, so we're going to go over the lines. That'll be the best way for you to kind of see what's happening. Oh, that better be best lines. That's a little something. Nathan Horton cannot be playing. So I'm going to have to go into that and fix that, because I don't know why Nathan Horton is playing. Let's scratch. Yeah, we're going to have to sign or address Trevor Moore. Yep, and then we're going to have to scratch Nathan Horton, because that is not happening that Nathan Horton is playing. That is just unrealistic. I'm sorry, I gotta go to another random person. Then I can scratch Horton, don't I? Yeah, I think that's what I have to do. Yep, there we go. So let's scratch Nathan Horton. Go and I guess insert Trevor Moore here to make things a little bit more realistic, I guess. I'm just gonna go with whatever the game kind of lets me have here. So we're gonna be rolling, I guess, with Trevor Moore on the fourth line substitute. Yes. So I think that's it. Let me try to get, I guess, everything as close to the Leafs lines as I can. I think, you know, you're going to have probably Spezza take the faceoffs with Kapanen. And then Goat, more Patan. You know what? Goat played center a lot, so did Patan, but I'm going to give the edge to Goat. You know, Ty goes to the veteran here. And I guess that's how I'm going to leave the lines for now. So, yeah, if you don't like it, I'm sorry, but I think that's what the lines are going to be. And as you can see, one big name there, Alex Kerfoot, who was traded with this man on defense, Tyson, Barrie. Holy jumping. That is just something that is honestly crazy. Like, wow. Tyson, Barrie, the right-hand shot the Leafs need. Cody Ceci, maybe not the one they needed, but we're going to see with contract negotiations. And Ben Harper, who came at the price of Nikita Zaitsev and Travis Dermott. So many things have happened today. Jason Spezza getting signed. I can't find Nick Shore. I'm so sorry. Like, I tried to find him. I couldn't. I think he signed with Metalurga Magnitogorsk or something, however you pronounce it, but that's how I'm going to roll with it today. And yeah, the new look Toronto Maple Leafs. So can they win the cup in this game? I doubt it, just because of their overalls and everything. But in real life, now the big thing is, why did you include Marner when Marner's not signed? You know what? That's a great question, because the Leafs, according to Cat Friendly right now, have $11,086,000 in cap, which, by the way, for everyone going, oh, 11 mil to sign 3 players, Kerfoot, Marner, and CC, not happening. The Leafs also have, when the season starts, Nathan Horton's $5.3 million, so that would bump it roughly up to about, what was it, 16.5 or something like that, like high 16s for cap space, which is more than enough room at the beginning of the season. And in the off season, you can spend up to 10% over the cap. I think Steve Dangle mentioned it would be somewhere around 89 million. So 89 million again, that's 9 million more than the salary cap. So it is going to be very easy for the Leafs to have, I guess, the room to put all these players under the cap. Now, room meaning as in the league's going to allow that much. Can the Leafs get it to under 16.5 is the question, and I don't even know if this is a hot take, but I'm going to say it right now. Mitch Marner is not getting offer sheeted. With the Montreal one today, who, by the way, Sebastian Aho is a legitimate Marner comparable. If you scoff at that, be realistic. The points difference is not too different. Think about who they play with. Marner also just got to play with John Tavares in this contract year, so that's why his numbers are a little escalated. Not that Mitch Marner can't carry a line, because Mitch Marner has proven that he can help carry line offense, but I can't honestly see Mitch Marner signing an offer sheet with any team that's not the Leafs. I'm actually going to stop it right in the middle here. So, you know what? No team's offer sheeting him. He's staying at Toronto Maple Leaf at somewhere north of, and look at that, we just beat the Colorado Avalanche with Nazem Kadri. I'll get to that in a second. I got to finish my talk on Marner. So Marner's signing because Toronto can give him like 8 years. I doubt he signs for that, but Toronto can also front load contracts, which is a Toronto advantage. With signing bonuses at the front, they can front load a lot of the money in signing bonus, which is what Montreal was trying to leverage against Carolina in giving Aho like $21 million within like 12 months or something like that. Absolutely crazy. But let's check out the points right now. John Tavares, 50 points here. He's over a point per game. Mitch Marner, 48. Austin Matthews, 37. William Nylander, 32. Tyson Barrie, the new guy, 31. Kerfoot, 30, the new guy. Hyman, Riley, Janssen, Jake Muzzin, Kapanen, Spezza with 12, Patan with 11, Dermott with 10, CC with 9, there we go, Moore with 9, Goat with 7, Ben Harper, 5 points, good job guys. Now let's check goaltending here. Frederick, 921 and a 239, that's awesome, Anderson. Garrett, 925 and a 213. Well done, Garrett Sparks. You're a fantastic human, and now you've proven you can be a fantastic goalie in this universe. And Montreal, all right, leading the division. Oh, all right. It's kind of interesting there, but yeah. So back to what I was saying. I think Mitch Marner's definitely getting signed. Cody Ceci, they can either flip him, sign him at 4.5 or something like that. Walk away from his arbitration and flip him. Lots of options with him. Kerfoot, I think, is arbitration eligible as well. So he's maybe going to get, third line kind of pay, just above Kapanen, maybe slightly below that. And if that's the case, that benefits the Leafs tremendously. And Kyle Dubas has done a really impressive job at shedding unnecessary cap space and bad contracts, Morello contracts. Yeah, so he's done a great job of that, as well as basically fixing the defensive need, which, by the way, if you looked at the Leafs roster maybe a week ago, ooh, that D-core was in shambles. But I gotta admit, man, it's gonna be biased, but Dubas has made some moves. He's made some killer moves now. But I gotta take a couple seconds here to basically, thank all the Leafs that are now gone. As I mentioned earlier, Nazem Kadri was part of that deal to go to the Colorado Avalanche. Well, Naz in the playoffs has made a couple boneheaded decisions in back-to-back playoff series against the Bruins. You can't deny the impact that he had in the city of Toronto, as well as getting, a lot more hockey fans and, people of different cultures into hockey, which is super cool. Any chance you can get to grow the game is awesome. Naz was a fantastic ambassador for the Leafs. And sure, he's been suspended a couple times. He's been a meathead a couple times, but, I'm going to miss him, man. I'm going to miss his ferociousness, his tenacity. He was a great locker room guy as well. And, he's just a genuinely nice guy. And his cat, Jazzy, man. Jazzy Kadri. Going to miss the cat as well, man. It's so sad. Connor Brown and Zaitsev, Zaitsev, as a Leafs fan, I'm kind of glad to see him gone, but was a decently, nice guy at training camp. Spilled Gatorade on me. Funny story about that. Connor Brown's been a sweetheart his entire career. I've loved him since he was with the Marlies. So it was sad to see them go. But let's check out points here. John Tavares, 77 and 82. Marner, 77. Matthews, 61. Nylander, 58. Tyson Barrie, 51. Kerfoot, 47. Riley, 46. Janssen, 44. Hyman, 40. Spezza, 29. Not too bad. Wasn't 29. And based on these ratings, too, most of them are going to get upgrades next year, and I assume the Leafs would have done a lot better. But look at that. Look at the Atlantic. 99, 98, and 96. The Canadians with 46, 30, and 5. The Leafs is 46, 30, and 6. So, that overtime or shootout loss just hurting the Leafs and getting the division lead. So, and of course, oh my God, life imitating art, I have to play the Boston Bruins in the first round. If we get eliminated in 7 games, I just might cry. But also seeing, Ron Hainsey leave, seeing, oh my goodness, who else is gone? Jake Gardner still hasn't signed anywhere yet. Patrick Marleau, waiving his, I think it was like no trade, no move clause to go to Carolina. Like, the sacrifices, man. I posted a picture saying Avenge the Fallen, and we're up 3-1. Interesting. Okay. Could this finally be the year? I swear to God, if you choke. Yeah. Oh, that's how you know it's a video game, kids. The Maple Leafs just defeated the Boston Bruins in the first round with the series win of 4-1. But I'm going to be missing those guys, but it's going to be really awesome to see what the new fresh faces of the Leafs can do. We got to play Tampa in the second round. This is great. I don't envision this going very well. And I was right. All right. So we're down 3-1 now against the Tampa Bay Lightning. Will we win Game 5? That's a big old nope, and we are eliminated in the second round. There we go. First round victory in a little bit there. That's pretty awesome. So can the Leafs in this universe win the Stanley Cup with the new Colorado Avalanche and signings? No. So apparently the new Colorado Avalanche players not really getting the job done. But in reality, once the Leafs re-sign Marner and the St. Louis Blues, has that ever happened where I've had like the actual Cup winner of the next year actually win the Cup? Because that's awesome. But once the Leafs re-sign Marner and once they sort out Kerfoot and CC's contract, the Leafs are going to make some noise, man. They might have a chance at being a contender, but they're definitely going with more skill-based as opposed to grit, and some people don't like that. The league's changing, man. The league is changing. All right, let's see the playoff trees here. St. Louis beat the Ducks in 7, the Yotes in 4, the Dallas Stars in 7, and they beat the Lightning in 6. The Lightning ended up going on to face the Pittsburgh Penguins. That would have actually been a decent series. And Chicago making it back. All right, so the playoffs pretty decent. The bunch of jerks playing the Capitals again. All right, just like round 1. That's pretty interesting. But yeah, let's go check out some awards really quick, and we'll end it right here. So the Cup to the Blues, Presidents to the Dallas Stars, Clarence S. Campbell to the Blues, Prince of Wales to the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let's check out some player awards. Sagan with the Art Ross and the Hart. Norris to Carlson, no surprise, Lady Bing to Sagan. Pettersson with the Calder. Biddington with the Conn Smythe, interesting. Rinne with the Vezina and the Jennings. Masterton to Ian Cole, there you go. Ryan Getzlaff with the Selke, interesting. And Tyler Seguin with the Ted Lindsay. And Phil Kessel with the Maurice Richard. 2-time Stanley Cup champion Phil Kessel, might I add. So there you go. There are the awards. I think it's going to be, pretty interesting season for the Leafs. And, they got some good pieces now. We got to say bye to a lot of familiar faces. But in terms of assets we have, I think this team is a little bit better on paper. Let me know what you guys think. I will see you all in the next one. Stay classy.